What the hell is that in the background? Besides that, welcome to the podcast, everybody. My name is Wildfang, and we have a special guest today. Go and introduce yourself, sir.
What is up? What is up? The Suit here. And very happy to be joining the podcast.
Great.
Some insights.
Great. And then it's the usual other guys. I say Galactic Garnage, and then there's what's his name? Dave Wark. Go ahead, introduce yourself, guys.
Galactic Carnage.
Nah.
I'm the greatest of all time. That's all I gotta say.
Why do you always say you're the greatest of all time? Every podcast you say you're the greatest of all time. Why is this?
Because people need to know.
They need to know that you're the greatest of all time. Are you the greatest of all time? Anywho, Darkwave.
Yeah.
How are you, sir?
I'm PG.
Okay, cool. It's safe to say that this podcast will probably be called PS5 secured. It's safe to say that for everybody?
Hey, I got a little tune to play. It's just what Sony did on Wednesday, bro.
You got cut off. We can barely hear it. I heard nothing. I barely heard anything.
Oh, you can't hear it? My lights cut it out on purpose.
I'm pretty sure that's not what Sony did.
If anyone was listening, just play the theme through your headset or something. That's what
Pain?
Pain's?
Yes,
that was Pain's theme?
It was, but my mic cut it out because my mic cuts out loud things automatically. So it was like, nope.
Then why would you do that? Why?
Because I didn't think it would cut it out, but
bruh,
damn, that kind of ruined that.
It ruined it completely. We everybody here was just like, the fuck are we listening to?
Whatever.
It sounded so laggy and bad, but whatever.
Yeah.
Okay, first of all, guys, you're gonna have to get the fuck out of here. Thank you.
Well, you're onto something. I see what you're doing there. You're half right. The websites definitely did that on Wednesday.
They said, "Thou shalt know pain."
That makes sense. Okay, that part makes sense. Okay, that makes sense. Okay.
Damn, crazy. Oh man,
I am not 100% secure on my PlayStation because I'm doing nefarious things.
We should have a moment of silence for those who were unable to collect themselves a PlayStation 5.
I mean,
I'm not really having a moment of silence.
Technically.
I'm having a moment of
technically.
Yeah, technically, but I mainly for a guy that was crying. It was this video that was in a GroupMe chat, and this gentleman went through all 5 stages of depression for this PlayStation 5, and it was the funniest shit I've ever seen.
Yes, that shit was crazy. That man was practically going into a Super Saiyan state.
Everybody.
Why don't people just go into the store and buy it?
Listen, this is probably, in my opinion, one of the probably, if not, it's up there for the craziest launch of all time.
Yes, and
because Sony lied. They blatantly lied to the fans.
I don't really like that people are saying they're lying because Sony didn't lie.
No, because they said that they wasn't going to blindside people with the pre-order.
That is true. They didn't say
they literally did.
They
literally did
pre-order, like legit. They did do that.
But did do
so. I mean, I knew they were going to do it because Sony. But
hey, bro, it is what it is. Like,
tis what it is.
Like, I know it's bad because like my older sister doesn't even play games. Doesn't even play games like that. I was like, yes, I was trying to get a PlayStation 5, and I was like, huh. You know, like, okay. I was
just
like,
go to a store and buy it.
Nowadays, today's date is the 18th that we're recording. If you get this before the 22nd, September 22nd, Walmart has in-person pre-orders.
Oh, that's going to be great. And now people are going to look stupid. Because that guy that was
I
crying.
think people also forget this is the first batch of pre-orders, so.
Yeah, that dude that was crying and going through all the stages of depression was the funny. That's why I was laughing at him.
Because, of course, they would have thought that was the last one. There was no word of it at the time. And then Best Buy went up the day after on Thursday again for a second time, and they sold out in under a minute. So
people are stupid. Just go in the store and buy it.
Yeah, I went to GameStop as soon as Galactic said, "Oh, GameStop has it. He has it right now."
That came in clutch for so many people, bro.
Me and Mr. Suit and Tie. Yes, we both was at the GameStop almost instantaneously. I felt like an instant transmission to there. I also could have got a literal ticket for speeding and riding without a seatbelt. I'd probably be in jail right now.
I literally called an Uber and then called my friend after the Uber, and my friend was like, "Fuck that, cancel the Uber. I'm on my way." He was in the middle of eating a sandwich. He dropped his sandwich in place and then ran to his car. And we left to the games. And when we pulled up, all the disc versions were sold out, and we got like the last couple of digital ones left.
Yeah, when I pulled up, I had last couple of disc editions, and then they sold out, and then the digital one sold out probably like a good 10 seconds after I left the GameStop.
Yeah.
I mean, which is factual information.
Carnage definitely came in clutch with that one.
Yes.
I literally got one of the last 3 CD, so it's crazy.
Yeah, that was clutch.
I'm doing my nefarious move.
That's what needs to be said about that one.
Hey, but he's right though. He has to get his from nefarious means, man. It's facts. I'm not blaming him for nothing.
Well, not really nefarious, but you know.
As soon as November 12th poll happens, me and my friends said we posting up GameStop, even though we got our pre-orders reserved and I paid mine off. I was like, nah, bro, we going as soon as that didn't open, bro. Fuck all that. This PS5 got me going so crazy. I don't have a car. I went to Micro Center after getting my PS6 on a whole 4K monitor. But I have a monitor in my room already. I have a second one.
Why did you do that? What was
because I wanted 4K, and I already told everybody I was going to upgrade as soon as I pre-order my PS5. So it was in the plan, but like, yeah.
I'm very confused at you, buddy.
I'm selling the old monitor, or someone actually already bought it off me, but that's besides the point.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. I don't think it does, but yeah. So far, like I said, we can be called the PS5 secured squad slightly, I guess.
Yeah.
I guess we can call that because Mr. Darkwave is unsure. Why didn't you go to GameStop immediately, man?
Sir,
I know.
Do you want me to tell you why?
Not really, because I feel
because at this point, if I get it day one, great. If I don't, it wasn't meant to be.
I mean, you already said that, yeah, man. I get it. You said it in the group chat before. I understand, but that pegging meme, still fucking disgusting, bro. Really? You would let your girl take your butt for a PlayStation 5, son?
Excuse me?
Well, not me. I don't have one, so I don't have to worry about that. But still,
when anybody let their girl take, you didn't read the meme chat, Galactic? That's what he put. He put it in there. It says me getting pegged by my sugar mama.
Yep.
But I believe Mr. Suit called this one down. He's been actually accurate the most when it came to this news. Not gonna lie. He said, I believe you said the Xbox should have capitalized on their pre-orders when they first announced their stuff. Hello? Yeah, 100%.
I definitely that for sure. I mean, Microsoft's strategy up until now has pretty much been solid. I think their biggest mistake, or one mistake thus far, was not opening up pre-orders the day everything leaked out. I understand why You know, they wanted to make sure that they didn't have a situation like Sony, but at the same time, it would have been really good. Sony's strategic marketing, I would say, you know, like Darkwave mentioned, I believe it was on purpose. And it caused chaos, but it's the good kind of chaos.
Exactly. It's the good kind of chaos. The one that makes me laugh at you when you go, I didn't get my PlayStation.
Well, Sony is saying that they're going to have more systems at launch than they did the PS4. So,
Yes, if I recall the PS4.
Which is funny because everyone's crying. It was like, if you really want a PlayStation that badly, wake your ass up, go to a Walmart, like, stand outside like 5 in the morning or so, or whatever, and get your PlayStation. Not like they got this. I guess people think when pre-orders are gone, they're going to be gone in stores. That's not true. The retailers have to have something in their store. So it's like, just go get it if you really want it that badly.
Like,
take off work, go get it, and call it a day.
But that just, you know, the fact that people are crying and a bunch of people are making a video like this is only better for Sony in the long run. Everyone's like, oh my god, the PS5. So like I said, my sister, Putin, doesn't really play games like that. You know, I told her I got mine, and she was like, oh yeah, I was trying to get one for so-and-so. Do you know when they get up again? I was like, yeah, Tuesday. If you really need one, go to Walmart early in the morning on Tuesday. Make sure you're there. And yeah, secure your PlayStation because it's going to go crazy. Like I said, Best Buy sold out in under a minute. When I tell you I was on the site, I had the thing in my cart. I put the card on there because I was trying to get it for somebody. That thing was gone in under a minute. I was like, yeah, I had to call him. I was like, yeah, I'm sorry, bro. I'm going to send you your money back. He was upset.
I would have been upset too. But at the same time, sometimes you just can't feel guilty, bro. I was like, yo, you should have been a sniper, man. I was a sniper. The suit was a sniper. You were a sniper. You know,
I was an undercover agent. Fuck the sniper.
Nah, everybody was a sniper, bro.
I was so quick with it, bro. Like, you don't even understand. I'm glad I didn't. The whole day I didn't do any homework. I was just scouring the internet.
Yeah,
I did wonders.
Yeah, and then you got 2 of them like a jackass. Fortunately, because of you, Spirit's gonna get hers. Thank you.
The second one was for, again, somebody who was struggling, and yeah, it worked out that way.
Yeah, it worked out, and now Spirit can't attack me anymore because she was attacking me all yesterday and the day before for no reason.
Yeah, at least I could buy 10 of them motherfuckers. Like some people.
Hey, yo, somebody actually think you could buy multiple at the same GameStop, and I was like, no, you can't. They literally said 1 per account. It says it on the fucking door.
And Target, Best Buy, and Walmart did not give a single fuck about that.
Wait, you could buy multiple?
Yeah, apparently some guy had a box at, well, maybe not Target, Walmart.
So far, Amazon is the one that really messed up on dropping the ball on.
I think it's Amazon because there's screenshots of people who got like 10 of them, a bunch of them off Amazon.
Why?
Which is why Amazon sold out in 25 seconds as well.
That's fucked up.
They've actually already started sending out emails letting people know that there's going to be a delay now because they messed up.
Ooh.
You know, allowed more people to get more than they should have. So,
yeah, I can see Amazon opening up again after going through and canceling all the like people that got like 10 and multiple. They're probably gonna take back those multiple, let them keep 1, and then maybe reopen again.
Yeah, because that makes sense because it was so fucked up because a lot of people missed out because they allow people to get 50 of them like assholes. Like, why did you do that? What the fuck?
Yeah, this was definitely organized, 100% organized chaos. It started with Walmart. Whether or not Sony intended for it to happen, they definitely should have
Yeah,
had better protocols
as
Yes.
soon
in store. So
as soon
it
as
still
Walmart
falls on them.
tweeted it out, Walmart did this. As soon as Walmart tweeted it out, said, "No, we're not going to make you wait." Everybody else was like, "Yeah." So pre-orders open now. Walmart kind of opened the gates of hell on Wednesday on purpose.
Yeah, that makes sense. But that was also not the brightest thing to do, because a lot of people are now mad. Like Cecily called, she called the Best Buy, cussing them out, and people are calling these joints, cussing them out, and they're like, why are you calling these people? Stop it! You're messing with their lives. They did nothing to you.
Yeah.
That's the way the world works.
It's weird. The world is weird.
It's just all of this is adding up, and it's going to create a bomb of positivity or positive sales for Sony.
Oh no, yeah, this is positive. You know,
Meanwhile,
like this has Microsoft going shit, bro. Damn.
Yeah, Microsoft right now.
I don't know about that. I don't know if it's making them do that.
But
I think Xbox is going to get their fair share of pre-orders as well. A lot of people believe Xbox is the better value, which it probably is. But I mean, they'll have their sales. I mean, Sony needs this because it's pretty much all Sony has. They have nothing else really to give them money. So this is what they have.
For a fact,
it was shitty the way they did it, but they did it. People want to cry and complain. That's fine. Meanwhile, us overnight workers are just looking at them with the Leonardo DiCaprio meme.
Yeah, I know you guys are secured, but I said at this point, I don't think I'm getting an Xbox anymore. Shit, fuck it. You know.
I mean, if you have a PC, there's really no point. No.
I think what my brother here was saying is true, man. Like, shit. You know, I was prepared to buy one on that day. They announced the Series S and the value, but after Sony just came out and did what they did, they just fucked all that up for Xbox. They literally they probably would have got that small little console out of me.
Yeah, they would have actually had, you know, they'd be in the same situation right now, but they messed up a little bit, and they should have unleashed it early. You know, instead they have to wait an extra 2 weeks, and a lot of people are gonna go, yeah, no, I don't care anymore. You know, and now,
I was saying they're still gonna definitely get their fair share of pre-orders. They have a strong cult following, and on top of that, you know, there's crowd control being played right now by a lot of people who are targeting Sony after what just happened. You know, they're upset. You know, they're calling them liars. They're ready to switch to Series X just off of principle. So they're gonna get their sales. Will it be PlayStation level? No, but it'll definitely be up there. I think they'll do much better this time around than they did with original Xbox.
Apparently, PlayStation 5 has broke some pre-order records at some retailers.
Makes sense. That completely makes sense. Like,
yeah,
that makes
no,
I was saying that makes complete sense, because out of both of the consoles, this is the one that people want the most. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And
I think it's even funnier that it's funny how all this PS5 news, you know, with the pre-orders and stuff, is like, I don't even remember how the PS4 pre-orders were. That's the funniest thing.
Yeah, that's what makes this even more funny. It's like a lot of people just like, oh shit, yeah, man, You know, I don't care about this, blah, blah, blah. I just want my PlayStation 5. And then a lot of people are fiending for the PlayStation 5. It's kind of like the iPhone 6 when it came out. I don't know if any of you know about that. Like, the iPhone 6 was a disaster when it came out for a lot of people. And a lot of people were suffering and crying on the street and doing all this crap. And, you know, for me, I don't know about you, I was laughing my ass off. I'm sorry. I was laughing at the people crying in the streets. I can't get my fucking iPhone 6. And I'm like, oh, that's not my problem. But, yeah. And, like I said, the PlayStation, so far for me, their strategies have been, and again, the suit has called this, the strategies have been a lot better because they're creating a demand for their console. And then they keep showing fire shit every time. Speaking of, that whole goddamn conference that's announced everything, they show straight things that I was just like, oh, ooh, ah. Ooh.
They know what they're doing. They know how to put on a show. Even down to how they did it. You know, they show us all the good stuff in the presentation, put a little bit of the unsavory news on the back end, and left it up to the journal analysts to break it down and say, hey, wait, so these games are $70 now? Well, I mean, it's Demon Souls. Yeah. I guess it's okay. You know, so it's, after showing us that, it just made it so much more acceptable versus how it could have went if they did it all during the presentation. So they're really smart about how they go about things, and they know that they have that support from their franchises to back them. So they definitely, even though they could have been at a really big disadvantage, because at the end of the day, Series X and Xbox with the Series S definitely is a better value this holiday. However, Sony knows how to market towards their crowd. Having Demon Souls come in clutch and having that at launch, as well as Godfall and a few other key exclusive games, that's what's going to set them apart, and they know that. So, the numbers show.
I think Spider-Man more so Demon Souls will carry over. Demon Souls, as great as the game will be, it's a niche audience for that shit. So I think Spider-Man, I mean, don't get me wrong, Demon Souls being at launch is definitely a plus for me, because I'll be getting the game at launch. So my two games, that and Godfall. Another reason why I'm getting my shit at Target and not ordering it anywhere else, I'll use my discount. But still, Spider-Man being there for a lot of people is going, and of course that'll make Cry 5 being a digital launch for free. I think it is. I think they said so, or digital, whatever it is.
It's
that's going to sell it for a lot of people.
Oh yeah, that
alone, special edition.
I have the game, but if I have to buy it, you damn right I'll buy it for Virgil. just so I can play it and be like, if you want it, you have to take it. I just want to say it every time I'm playing with Virgil. I'm going to do that every time. If you want it, then you'll have to take it.
Is it free, or do they say free for that, or just launch digital?
I don't even care. That's the thing.
I don't recall anything about it being free. Like at all.
Regardless, everyone's going to definitely buying that. They have a little bit of something in the bag for everyone.
That's the fucked up part. And then they said PlayStation Plus, that comes with a lot of games, man.
It comes with pretty much all the PS4 exclusive library. They dropped that 99% of the PlayStation library, separate from the PlayStation Plus thing, will be available for backwards compatibility. So, you know, Sony did some things right. You know, they did drop PS3 and PS2 backwards compatibility support, but you know, I don't think most people expected them to do that anyway, even though it was something we wanted.
Anyone who thought they were going to get there were fools.
Exactly.
Like, they stopped that shit after the 60 gig PS3s. You think they're going to bring it back now? You got your damn minds.
No. Like, I already knew they weren't going to do that.
Now, I will say this, though. The game developers, these games being $70, they better start being worth $70, because if they're not, that's going to backfire real quick.
Yes, it is. That was
especially these so-called especially so-called what is it, live play games or whatever they call it, like Godfall and shit like that. If those games aren't worth that type of money, yeah, that's gonna backfire real, and I mean really quick.
Yeah, I noticed that. That was random as shit. Where I noticed it, and I was just like, wait, Spider-Man is $70.
Well, Spider-Man's actually 50.
I mean, that's not that. I meant Dark Souls, Demon Souls, $70, and I was very confused. And I was like,
yeah, this all started with 2K, bro.
Yeah, 2K fucking kissed my ass.
Well, it's funny. Only certain games are.
Exactly. It seems like the what they, I guess, consider true next gen.
I'm guessing. Well, I wouldn't say PS5 exclusive. I guess games that aren't coming to PS4 at all, minus the 2K stuff, is going to be $70.
Yeah.
And then maybe those that come to PS4 or Xbox or whatever is still going to be $60.
Which makes sense.
That's where I get it, because I mean, Demon Souls is not coming to PS4. Neither is Godfall. Those are clearly $70. Assassin's Creed, a massive title for that, is only $60. But that's coming to PS4 and past gen consoles. So to me, it almost sounds like that's what they're going for. I don't like it, but
I mean, I'm not gonna lie to you either. I also don't like that $70 crap. But like it, I mean, I get it. And if they go, it's only the next gen titles, I'm gonna be like, all right, I understand. But how about we not make that a habit? Because I'm pretty sure 2 games usually was 120. I'm not paying 140 for no games or for multiple games at a time. You need to calm that down.
I mean, they just gotta be worth it. They just have to be worth it now.
That's what I'm saying.
Like, these games have to be worth it, and they have to minimize microtransactions if that's the case. Because
I feel like that's what's gonna happen. We're gonna get more full packages next gen. There's definitely gonna be those mess ups. You know those games I'm talking about, those flops. We're gonna have flops, but I feel like most next gen games we're gonna get that full package deal. And that's why they're going to charge $70 for them. And if not, well, they're going to get that backlash because most people aren't used to paying $70 yet. So that's going to be a huge thing in this next generation on both sides.
Really?
100%. If the value is there, I definitely see people adopting to it. But yeah, the microtransactions, DLC practices is definitely nice.
Yeah, they have to stop that nonsense. They can't come in here and be like, well, if they can't pull another Avengers, they can't do it.
Yeah, we can't have flops like Avengers, Anthem. Nah, I'm paying $70 only for the flop. And since Sony's introducing, this is something on the side. So since Sony's introducing an all digital console, right? Why, if I don't see returns become a thing on PlayStation Store, I'm going to be slightly upset because I bought me an all digital PS5 because that thing looked.
It looked what? It looked what? Hello?
That's something that was in the talks. Some sort of online trading system.
And as soon as they implement that, like, it's going to be a wrap for GameStop. So did I tell you that there was, I think I forgot to mention when I go to pre-order mine, there was this lady behind me in line. She was asking me the difference. She was getting it for her husband. She didn't know. I was literally like, yeah, so like, if you get the digital version, you can think about like having apps on the phone. Like, you don't have to go to a store like GameStop to go buy your games. And my friend told me that the guy that was behind the desk looked at me like, bruh, why would you say that?
Yeah, because theoretically that was a dick move.
I mean, I don't care. That's the truth, isn't it?
I mean, GameStop's in the shit. I wouldn't know since the word there.
I mean, they better not be in the shitter when my PlayStation come out. They better
Dead ass, because that's what happened when I came home, and I joined the party. It was like, yo, didn't you get it from GameStop? Aren't they closing like 400 party or 400 stores? I was like, hold on, bro, stop playing with me, bro.
Gosh,
yeah, they better not. They will fuck. Oh my god, they will fuck up.
We're proud to announce.
Yeah,
we're closing GameStops around the world.
I think what they would end up doing in that situation, because I hear something about Walmart and GameStop sharing the pre-order numbers.
Yeah,
like they're just joined somehow. So I think that's the fail-safe. Like they would just direct you to your local Walmart or something. You know, don't quote me on that, but I feel like Sony would have something like that in place.
I mean, makes sense.
Sony's not slow on those things. So.
Yeah, but they know not to mess people up, because three of us alone would probably, oh my god, we'd probably spear ourselves through the windows of all GameStops until we get our PlayStations. I'm sorry,
I literally dropped everything I was doing and called an Uber to go to GameStop. I'm pretty sure I don't even know. Like if I pulled up and he was like, they're sold out, I don't know how I would react to it.
Hey, I would have laughed, because you spending money to make money, man. Why are you doing that, bro?
Man, bro, be like that, Chief.
Even though I definitely just said the wrong thing, but whatever.
Yeah, not really. If you know what you're saying, or if you get why I said that, not really, but you know.
Yeah. Anywho, but yeah, speaking of that little PlayStation event, Final Fantasy 16.
16?
Yes.
The rumor. I don't know if I said that rumor on the podcast. I don't think I did, but that rumor came true about the transaction between Sony and Square and why Spider-Man's exclusive. I believe we did talk about it on the podcast.
We talked about it when he was playing Avengers.
Okay. Yeah. So apparently Spider-Man's only exclusive in Avengers because Sony's getting Final Fantasy 16 as an exclusive. Did they confirm if it was time exclusive at this point in time, or?
I don't know if it's time.
Well, there was a little snippet at the bottom that said also on PC, but that's removed now. So.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
all I'm waiting for is that game to release before Remake Part 2, and I can once again hit the Leonardo DiCaprio meme, or all the Remake 2 fanboys out there.
Oh my god, I can't wait to that Final Fantasy to Remake 7 Remake Part 2, so I can see who guys the $310 edition, so I can laugh them out the frame.
Shit, I'm about a $310 edition.
You're a fool.
Yeah, and I'm gonna laugh at you. It's like I'm laughing at you playing this Smash Brothers, but you're failing at life playing Smash Brothers.
I'm playing Smash, but that's because I still haven't unlocked all the characters after. This is my 6th time or some shit like that, trying to unlock all the characters.
What?
Yeah, because of how many Switches I've had. 6 is an exaggeration, but yeah.
Why do you have so many Switches, bro? That's my problem.
It'd be like that.
I don't. It truly don't. It don't be like that. It sounds
it's like that,
trash, bro. It sounds like you're trash with life.
So hold on, you're starting.
Hello?
You're starting the game.
I started the game.
Smash Brothers.
What do you mean? What are you talking about, Chief?
You said you're unlocking the characters again.
Yes, I still haven't unlocked it from. Yes, I have.
That's a lot of. I'm sorry, I can only
just put it down, son. Just put it down.
Yes. Speaking of Smash Brothers, you guys seen the Nintendo Direct this week? Even though it was definitely overshadowed by PlayStation.
Yeah, it was overshadowed by all of the PlayStation news. Yes, but the main
I did not care. I did not see Bayonetta 3.
I was about to say something like that. I didn't see Metro Prime 4. I didn't see another Smash Brothers character, and we haven't seen Bayonetta 3 in 2 years now. Who cares? It was. Yes, I'm getting the Monster Hunter. That's Monster Hunter World got me addicted to that shit. And yes, I am a Monster Hunter master at this point. So yes, I want to run up the cliffs. I want to smack a monster by running up a cliff. Yes, that's going to be my achievement in life.
And swing around like you're Spider-Man on nothing. I saw that.
Yes, it doesn't. Does it really matter? Are you trying to make sense of the Monster Hunter world? The same world where you can hop off massive cliffs and land on your feet and be okay?
Yes, they have ankles of steel.
Yes, all of them have ankles and bodies of steel because they all wield weapons about the same size of houses and swing them at monsters effectively. They're all clouds. That's what they all are. They're all clouds. Like Jesus Christ.
No, I forgot SmackDown was on.
And me too. And I stopped caring because I saw a Samoan street fight and automatically my eyes went to the back of their head and to the point where I could see my brains. So that's how bad that got.
Well, someone's got to keep us updated on it. I will sacrifice myself for the greater good, as Seth Rollins would say.
Yeah, okay. What else did they show off on the PlayStation event besides Final Fantasy? Which I'm not gonna lie, it automatically looks better than 15, and I like 15.
15 is a interesting game to say the least.
Yeah, it looks like this game wasn't made in a year, and it says it's only coming to PS5. Even me just typing it, it says Square Enix is saying Final Fantasy 16 is only coming to PS5, which is amazing because it said 2 days ago Final Fantasy 16 is announced for PC. Then it says now Square Enix is saying Final Fantasy 16 is only coming to PS5. Oh my goodness. Yo, I don't think.
Yeah, a lot of these releases have been. I don't know whether it's been typoed or misinformation. But even with the Demon Souls, that was the same issue they were having.
Yeah, it said PC at the end of the trailer.
Exactly. Yeah, and it said other consoles or whatever under the Demon Souls joint. And everybody's like, "Oh my god, it's not exclusive." Only for them to come out and say, "Yeah, it's only for PlayStation."
Yeah, man. Can't we just talk about that Demon Souls gameplay? It looked fucking fantastic.
Yo, my only question and my only problem with that that Demon Souls gameplay, right, was the fact that they really, really did this with an OP character. Like anybody's gonna, like that's how it's gonna be. They just misled any fool to come. They're gonna fucking start the game with like, it's gonna be, oh shit, that Blue Knight just beat the dog shit out of me. Holy crap!
It's gonna be like, then he'll be like, this finna be a breeze.
Yeah, they'll be like, this finna be a breeze. And then you go see the Blue Knight.
That's how they make
Come here, big fella.
Sir.
Come here, big fella. I think you don't have a shield, big fella. Toot that ass up, big fella. So
that's how they make their sales, sir.
And you'll be like, I see you ain't blue, but you're going to have blue in you.
Yes, it's gonna be pretty bad for first time players.
Yo, and that's the fucked up part. That was the first 5 minutes of the game, except for you hopping off a cliff. When I saw him hop off the cliff, the little bridge, I was like, "Nani? Shouldn't that automatically be a death right there? Your ankles are broken. You should have said you died right there." Like, what the fuck? But
hey, so did anyone? Not to cut you off, but you saw how fast it loaded when he went to the bonfire, and it popped him into the other world. I was like,
yo, if that's actually the fucking loading speeds, this is automatically. Oh my god, if it really loads that fast, because Ghost of Tsushima so far has been the fastest loaded high def game I've played so far. Literally, you trash travel when you're there. You said what?
That game doesn't make any sense. Like, why does it load that quickly?
I have no idea, but it loads at Mach speed. So I'm like, if you can surpass that, automatically you're a better game. And I've played all these damn Souls games, and they take a while to load sometimes, especially Demon Souls. Like you try to play Demon Souls, you're gonna go to an area, you're gonna see somebody, you're gonna be able to read their whole bio, and it's not even a quick bio, it's a long bio. It's almost like a whole paragraph, and you're gonna be super pissed.
Yeah, so I'm all for Sony. Just take my money. Well, they already took my money twice, but take it again.
I mean, they can't take it. Hey, Darkwave, quick question. The dude from the 16 trailer, right? Isn't that the dude from the 14 DLC, the expansion?
No, well, not necessarily. He just looks like him.
Okay.
But I mean, it's the same because it's the same creative team who does 14.
Yeah, that's why I
know. So basically, a lot of the models.
Yeah.
I mean, it may take place in the 14 universe, but the character.
Yeah.
Unless because that character that you see in the 14 is just the generic protagonist that we're all supposed to be. But since it's an MMO.
Yeah.
They have the generic protagonist that we're all supposed to be.
Yeah.
But he does look similar to that character. But then again, like I said, that's just because that's Yoshi P's, game animation style or whatever.
Yeah.
I mean, they could always say it is, but as of right now, it's not.
I heard someone say it was Noctis in the trailer.
Wait, what?
People are trying to tell or say it's Noctis in the trailer, from what I heard. From 15.
Interesting.
That's what I was thinking at first as well, but I don't think the timelines match up. But it does look like the older Noctis, the second guy that they showed.
Well, I don't think it's anything to do. Well, again, this is a whole different team. The team that did 15, I don't even think is involved with this. This is the Final Fantasy 14 division. Now, like I said, I mean, it could take place in the universe. I mean, we don't know. Anything could take, it could take place in any universe. It could take place in FF14. It could take place in FF15. Hell, it could take place in FF7 in a distant future somewhere. Who knows? But as we know right now, it looks fantastic. That's pretty much all we know.
Yeah, it was like a gritty Final Fantasy, and I was like, oh.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's funny because Yoshi P, the guy who's behind 14, who's behind this one, I guess, so directing, whatever, he's always said he wanted a gritty FF game, like to be dark, and FF14 at one point wasn't really dark. It's kind of gotten more dark lately, I guess, since he's now able to tell his own story instead of finishing up the story that was when it was a fucking failure. So, FF16 being that way could be how he really wants to see FF game. Because there really hasn't been a real dark, gritty FF game in, well, quite some time.
Yeah, wasn't 15 supposed to be a dark and gritty game?
15 was supposed to be a lot of things. The problem with 15 is that no one cared about any of the story. The problem with 15 is that they expected you to basically watch so many different, outside sources to understand what's going on. And the pacing of the game was just pretty bad.
Oh yeah, they did kind of go, hey, you need to watch the anime to get this part. And I'm like, no, thank you.
It's like they try to pull a Aerith in that game, but it fell flat because that woman was only in the base game for all but 10 minutes.
Oh yeah, what's her name? Luna Freya or something like that?
Luna Freya, and it's literally nothing that they did that make me care about her in the entirety of the game. But that's because they expect you to watch Kingsglaive, which I did. And they expect you to watch the anime, which I did. But when you're advertising a game, that is not how you should be advertising your game. I shouldn't have to watch third-party products to understand a game story, especially when it's supposed to be the first in the series or the first, of it. It's just ridiculous. I mean, 15 wasn't a bad guy. Everyone shits on 15 as saying it's like a trash game. The game wasn't trash. Was it underwhelming in some aspects? Yes.
Yeah.
Was it like was it the 15-year development masterpiece that we all wanted? Hell no. But was it still a solid, game warfare playthrough and maybe even a platinum? Yeah, I think it was, minus chapter 13. But the original chapter 13. Let me rephrase that because they did fix it. But
that game killed it for me. That was my first Final Fantasy. I was new to the series, and I got bored. That's the only game that I've bought and have not complete to this day. I normally complete my games. I deleted the game and picked it back up a second time. Deleted it again. I cannot finish Final Fantasy 15. It bores me to death.
Damn. That bad for you, huh?
Yes.
The best thing about the game is its combat, but
yeah, even then, you can cheese it literally halfway through the game. When you get that damn ring, it's no longer a challenge at that point.
yeah. I mean, the game is cheatable anyway. You can just XP magic your way to like level 100 and shit like that. There's a lot of things the game did wrong. But I felt like for a outside Type 0 and maybe 12, for the first FF game not really being turn-based and really being action-based, I thought that it did okay. Like, it's not a shit game. It's not it's not a masterpiece like people thought it would be. But then again, there's 7 remakes, so I mean, what do you know?
The 7 remake is not the best. Speaking of Square Enix, how do you guys feel about Avengers while we're, just hopping around subjects here?
I
don't have the game, so I have no game.
You said what? Not you. Galactic.
I regret purchasing the game. Plain and simple. It was not a good purchase, in my opinion. I'm thoroughly upset. But then again, it upgrades the PlayStation 5, so we'll see. The PlayStation 4 version, I feel like maybe they had the PlayStation 5 in mind when doing it, so they were just like, since it's going to be there, we feel like most people are going to get it and play it then. So I feel like they just did not care about the PS4 version because, I mean, the way the glitches are and the loading screens, and it's like it feels like an incomplete game. And it's upsetting, especially when you pay the $70 like I did.
Yeah, you paid $70
because I thought it would be I had to do for the upgrade edition, which was like,
Yeah, you paid false. $70. I paid for the one with the statue. Guess how much I paid for it?
I don't know.
I'm sorry, guys.
I don't want to talk about it. But yeah, Mr. Suit, what is your opinion on this game so far?
Man, instant regret. I do feel that it will get better in time, but the game itself, it has a lot of issues going for it, right? But with the PS5 and the improvements, mainly the loading and transitioning between missions, it will be better.
Yeah, it'll get better at some point, but for me right now, man, it's an average game from, like I'm playing it and I'm just like, I only enjoy myself when I'm playing with the people that can also be miserable with me. Like if y'all weren't playing it with me, you think I'd be playing, thank God I bought the physical edition. I would have already sold it. Yeah. You think I'm joking on that too. But moving on back to the PlayStation 5. Spider-Man Miles Morales. First of all, that game looks spicy as fuck, okay?
Yes, the trailer for that was like, oh my. They showed a lot of fire.
Yes, they showed a lot of fire in the trailer. They showed off that Miles Morales is clearly strong as shit, being able to hold whole bridges together without it shattering, his body breaking in half like Spider-Man, and I like it. And I got the $70 edition that comes with Spider-Man, so I can't wait. What are you guys' opinions on Mr. Miles Morales' Spider-Man?
Flames.
It'll be a good game.
Yeah, man, I already got somebody saying I don't think it's gonna be good, blah blah blah. And I'm like, I beg to differ. No, the regular Spider-Man was fire, except for the repetitiveness near the end.
This is a full-length game, and then isn't it not?
I don't know. People are telling me conflicting things, but at the end of the day, I mean, I don't care.
Because people are trying to tell me, "Oh, this is DLC."
Like, even if it is DLC, it's gonna be a good game.
I think it's just a spin-off title. I don't think it's DLC. Like,
Yeah.
no. But they're bundling it with the original because, well, a lot of people didn't get to play the original. So, you know.
I mean, me and you platinum at Galactic, so yeah, it is.
That's why I was like, Ultimate Edition with the other one, unless it has the other DLCs that are in play.
It does. It will.
Oh shit! Say less. I can get it.
Yeah, I'm gonna get. That's why I'm getting the Ultimate Edition, so I can play the DLCs and be done with it. Because I never bought the DLCs for the Spider-Man game. I platinumed it and was done with the game immediately. I hope they add Venom to it. I hope. I mean,
I doubt it.
Yeah.
That's for Spider-Man 2, sir.
Okay,
Yeah.
You're right. That is for Spider-Man 2.
They
That
did
would
show
be
him
very
at,
cool.
They did show him at the end of the Spider-Man game. So
Yeah.
you know, no, he could be in Miles Morales because Miles Morales is in the future of that.
Yeah, he's
universe.
a year later.
So it could be.
I don't know if they're gonna waste that for Miles. I think they're gonna give Miles his own villain.
They gave him the Tinkerer, man.
If anything, I think they're gonna tease it again, like they teased him in the first one, and they're gonna save him for 2. And then I feel like Venom's gonna get his own spin-off game. I can see that.
I can see that a little.
Agent Venom, maybe.
Agent Venom. Hey, that'd be a fire ass game. I'm sorry.
That'd be a good game, yeah.
Venom with guns. Sign me up.
Yeah, I just hope it doesn't turn out like someone else with fucking guns.
How about we, instead of making Sega make the game, right? How about we give it to a good company? How about I don't know, name a good company that would make it. Devil May Cry people, Capcom. How would we get have Capcom make it? Call it a day.
But Insomniac's already making it.
I said Agent Venom, made by Capcom with the Resident Evil engine, made by the same people who made Devil May Cry 5.
Oh, that would be no.
Yeah.
Oh no.
And then he goes to Dr. Octopus. He's like, give me the crystal. And Dr. Octopus, he goes, if you want it, you'll have to take it. And then the theme song starts up. So now let me stop being stupid.
That would be very dangerous, though. Capcom in the Resident Evil engine, bro.
Hey, yo, I want Capcom with their Resident Evil engine to make a bunch of games. Trust me. Can you imagine a Demon Souls game in the Resident Evil engine, bro?
Crazy.
Moving on, something that had my eyebrows reaching to the roof. Hogwarts Legacy?
They did announce that a while back, but it just, it was a surprise to see it turn up again for most people.
Is anybody even getting this?
No, I don't like
it. I have to see more before I buy it.
I was very confused.
I'm intrigued. Intrigue is there.
I don't like Harry Potter. But, well, actually, here's the thing about it, though, because it was open world. It looks like it's about to be co-op. I was like, dang, I might have to hop.
Yeah, it said open world co-op. No, I don't know if it's co-op.
It looks like it. They didn't reveal anything about it, but it looks like it's going to be open world co-op MMO type thing. And I was like, dang, I might have to cop because this joint looks fire. Even though I don't like Harry Potter at all.
And it's not even exclusive. It's coming on the Xbox Series XS. Oh Lord, they now saying it's XS now. Oh Lord, that is hideous. Oh God.
It's easier for them to say XS instead of saying Series X and Series S.
They're the same fucking console. Yeah, no, look. So if you go to look at stuff like Wikipedia, you can click on Xbox Series X and it literally has X/S. Yeah. So Series XS. So literally, it's no longer the Xbox X or the XX. Yeah, it's now the Xbox Sexes or the X whatever. I don't even know how to pronounce that shit.
Xboxes.
Yeah, whatever. Xbox One had it easy. It was X-Bone, call of the day. Now this is XX. This is like, why did they make it hard, son?
It's the X and the S, bro. What you mean? That's all it is.
fuck it, son. The symbols though, they look kind of alright. The X looks alright, but that S, it looks pretty generic. I'm sorry.
Hey, what do y'all think about people who are saying Microsoft has a magical third console out there that's somewhere in between the both? Want to actually rival the digital PlayStation 5 instead of, you know, the S is just like its own side thing, and then they're gonna have like something called the V, and it's gonna be in like the middle.
I'm gonna say this right now. If they come out with a third console, right? I'm gonna say this, and I've said this to everybody in here. Everybody's heard me say this at least 3 times. Why am I buying any of these consoles when I can just? Why would I buy a Series X at this point? Hold up a second. Hold up. Wait. What were you saying, Mr. Suit?
I said I think that it will come, but I think it's right now. I think it's gonna maybe a year or 2 down the game system. It just doesn't make sense to justify releasing that.
Yeah, it's not justified to release right now. Maybe down the line. Agreed. I mean, I saw that and I was like, yo, if Microsoft does it, they'd be not only petty but stupid at the same time.
Yeah, that would be very dumb. Also, quick thing. So the people that are making Hogwarts Legacy, right? I had to go look him up. I'm like, Avalanche Studios. Let's go see who the fuck. And then I'm looking down. Does anybody remember a very legendary game? A game so legendary called Dragon Ball Z Sagas?
Nope. You killed him with the mention.
Oh shit!
What game is that?
Oh shit! I was drinking something. He said that shit. Oh god.
Galactic.
What is
Dragon Ball Sagas is quite possibly one of the worst Dragon Ball Z games to ever come out in the world.
Oh no. Never mind, you're not getting my money.
They made Dragon Ball Sagas, and their gaming chronology has not gotten better since. They made Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3, fire. Mortal Kombat Trilogy, fire. 2 and 2 Open Ice Challenge, what? Mortal Kombat Mythologies, huh? And Rampage 2, going down to Meet the Robinsons, the game, Bolt, Toy Story 3, Cars 2, Disney Infinity 2 and 3, and then Cars Driven to Win. It was the last game they made. And now they're working on Hogwarts Legacy.
Infinity 3?
They made the Disney Infinity series.
There was a third one?
How do you not know that? Oh shit.
That actually kind of like caught my neck. I didn't know. I did not know that. I remember too.
Yeah, Hogwarts Legacy is gonna get when the game gets more than 7, I'll buy it. But anything lower than that is you didn't make it. You the people that made Sagas. Crap. You the people that made Sagas.
That's a no for me, dog.
Moving on.
The dude from American. What's that his name again? Randy Jackson? I think so. Anyway.
Weren't you too young to be watching American Idol, bro? Okay, moving on. We already talked about the Demon's Souls remake. Does anybody else have anything else to say about the Demon's Souls remake? Besides that, it's literally been a day one purchase since before it was even conceptualized. And the Dragon God, praise thee to the Dragon God.
It looks like Dark Souls 3 to me. That's all they had to say.
Wow, thing.
Yeah.
Do you think they will add multi-directional rolling, or is it going to be the same rolling as the original with just the 4 cardinal, north, south, east, and west rollings?
I think they're gonna add the full rolling, because that rolling kind of got you beat the fuck down. Like, again, the armored spider was in a small goddamn corridor, and you had to run up to him, and his attacks could easily get you because you can only roll in 4 fucking directions. Now, you couldn't roll diagonal to avoid his attacks properly, nor could you probably roll diagonally past him, even though it's a fucking spider and it's in one spot and you can beat his ass from the side, but you have to get your ass handed to you before you could do that. So I think they would improve that. You know what else they need to improve? They need to improve a couple of the bosses in that game, which from the looks of it, they improved at least one of them, which was the Fool's Idol. It was the Fool's Idol, right, Suit?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was the Fool's Idol, because they look like you fight the Fool's Idol in an actual church instead of just that whatever the fuck you fought her in. And it looked really weird when you fought her. You just run up to her and whip her ass. It took 2 seconds to beat the shit out of the Fool's Idol. But it looks like the Fool's Idol is on some steps too. It looks like they actually are worshiping the Fool's Idol, so that was pretty cool.
You did have to fight that guy before her, right? She had a bodyguard or something, right?
No, you had to run up the fucking Ayo. You had to run up so much shit.
That might be Dark Souls.
Yeah, you had to run up so much crap just to get to the dude to kill him and stop him from praying, to run all the way back down to this goddamn boss, which was again not a hard boss. And I hope they improve the Dragon God, of course, and I hope they improve the last boss, because the last boss was shit. Period. Like hard cap on that.
Yeah.
Like, the last boss was so bad that as soon as Gawain was the last boss of Dark Souls, I was hyped, because that was the start of their, we actually know how to make good last bosses, here you go. And then Demon Souls 2 was kind of like then Bloodborne was like, holy shit, this is the greatest last boss, until Dark Souls 3, and then it was like, yo, I don't think nothing can top this. And then Sekiro came out and it was like, I heard you said nobody can top this. That last boss of Sekiro was like, yo, you don't know how to do parries? Alright, bruh, you ain't about to beat me. Fuck that. Next thing I want to talk about here was the very end of that goddamn whole conference, where you heard a voice speaking, and then you saw the symbol, the Omega symbol appear, and you heard the theme. Now, everybody knows I'm not the biggest fan of the God of War 4, but I did like the game. I'm not gonna fucking lie to you. The game was good.
As soon as I heard Kratos and he said, "You must prepare," I was like, "Oh yes, fire, flames." I'm buying it now. All else I needed to hear was "boy."
Hell, like, had you been like, "Boy,
you must prepare." Yes. Yeah. Yes,
the one thing I do hope, though, that this one is not you don't have your son with you. You just Kratos by yourself.
Nah, give me a Atreus.
No, bro, I just want to play a Kratos game. Come on, man.
Give me the boy.
Okay, you're right. I do need to hear boy. You know what they should have did?
I think you're gonna take control of Atreus this time around, though.
Which would be fine if you were both like doing separate missions and shit. But yeah, you're right.
I could see it like Last of Us. Where they switched halfway through.
Yeah.
Maybe it beats the living crap out of Thor because he dogs Kratos or something. Who knows?
Yeah. And you know what would have been cool? If Kratos announced the release date and what's called. And he's like, boy, show them the release date. Also, I think we were way off on the price, man. I wish we were correct about the price, but
we were
slight. No, talk about $450, and it just ended. I would have been like, yo.
Oh. Well, man, that whole podcast I kept saying it would be $500 and then $400 realistically, but we were going, what if Sony said?
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, that would have been fucking fire, bro. If he was like $450 or $299, I would have been like, yo, you're taking a hit and you're about to fucking lose so much goddamn money, but you're about to make all that money back in a day. Like, are you serious right now? If Sony said $299, I would have been like, what?
You
know how much money they would have made? Yo, there would be no such thing as a pre-order. You, like Susie says, we're available for no, actually, we're sold out.
Yeah, both of them are definitely initially going to take a hit. But the good thing is,
I think Sony's making all that money back.
Oh, yeah, Sony will
they'll make it back off software for sure. They'll make it off of software, but the technology as well is going to get cheaper over the course of the next 2 years. Then they could drop a cheaper, slim version and recoup even more money. So they were both already prepared to take a hit initially.
Yeah, PlayStation 4, I'm pretty sure it took a massive hit.
Yeah.
Which reminds me though, because I remember I was watching a podcast, the reveal live, and when Final Fantasy 16 appeared, I was like, Final Fantasy 16! I was hype as shit, and I was in the car with my friends, and they're like, what's the big deal? I was like, if this ain't exclusive, they won. It said exclusive. I was like, shit, Sony, what are you doing? What are you doing? You know?
I mean, at the end of the day, as I say, it just makes me want to buy the damn console. It makes me want to buy it. You know, on the opposite of the spectrum, I want Halo 5. Okay, makes me want to buy the console. But at the end of the day, I can buy Halo 5 on my PC and still have Halo 5, which is a frustrating thing to say.
Yeah, it's Halo 6 or 5.
6. I'm so sorry. I apologize. Did anybody watch it? I said the wrong Halo. I don't really care.
We don't.
I'm still buying the game.
We don't mention that monstrosity you just mentioned.
I mean, people keep telling me that Halo 5 is actually really good in an evolution of the gameplay, and I look at them with confusion and go,
Halo 5 was too easy. Enough said.
Halo 5 wasn't just easy. It was shit.
The multiplayer was too easy.
It was still shit. The game Halo 5, it wasn't good, Chief. I don't know why anybody would come at me. Halo 5 was a good game. It had the evolution of everything. And I go, well, last time I played the game with my friends and my brother, I bodied everybody without even trying. I have recordings of it too. This shit was funny. But I bodied everybody. I stopped caring. And I literally just turned my brain off and was bodying people and winning matches. Then I go back to Halo 3 and I'm having not only fun losing, but I'm having fun. I haven't had that fun in Halo since 3 and arguably Reach. 4, I'm like, it's alright. I can take 4, but 5, not only the story was terrible, but like they shouldn't have did what they did with 5. Like with Locke, I'm sorry, right? I know there are some Locke fans that probably heard this podcast, but Locke going against Master Chief didn't make no sense. And then second,
he got his cheeks clapped.
You said what?
He got his cheeks clapped.
Okay, and then my next problem with Locke is why did they pit him against Master Chief, the guy that everyone loves? Yeah, okay. Second, and third, why did the story doesn't make any sense? Look. Say Galactic, you're a well-loved hero, right? And somebody gives you an order, and you're like, nah, I'm gonna disobey the orders and do what I need to do. Should everybody in the world count you as a traitor and try to go after you, or should they go, yeah, let's back him up, he knows what he's doing?
A wild thing.
Yeah. All right, man.
All right.
I'll
catch you later.
Yeah, you have a good one, man. You have a good one.
All right, we'll finish up offline.
Yeah, man, it was good having you on, man.
Anytime.
Yes, sir. But yeah, it just didn't make any sense, and this is done. Cool. Next, that PlayStation Plus collection. I know we went on a tangent, but that PlayStation Plus collection, man. What the fuck? How many games did they announce on that shit?
Pretty much all the PlayStation 4 exclusives.
And Monster Hunter World. They announced God of War, Bloodborne, Persona 5, holy crap, Resident Evil 7, The Last of Us Remastered, Monster Hunter World, The Last Guardian, Detroit Become Human, Batman Arkham Knight, which is a shit game, Battlefield 1, Mortal Kombat X, which is not exclusive, Days Gone, Final Fantasy 15, Fallout 4, Uncharted the Thief, and Ratchet & Clank Until Dawn and Infamous Second Son. What the fuck?
Yes, that's their answer to Game Pass. And also, they Sony already did come out and confirm that they're not. This is not a Game Pass subscription type thing, but it is. What it is they just wanted to offer a collection of PlayStation 4 games off the rip for some people that have PlayStation Plus, and it's a good thing because I'm definitely playing through Persona 5 all over again.
Bro,
So,
I'll let you hold my royal, son. I'll let you hold my royal when I'm done with it. But yeah, we saw that. That's a lot of goddamn games. And then Call of Duty said, "Oh, PlayStation people can play the alpha beta, alpha trials for the game on Friday."
Yeah.
And I was like, "The fuck." I was like, all right, cool. I'll play it. I'll see your multiplayer. I'll see what it's like. Then, of course, what we saw, everything else that we saw was the Devil May Cry 5 Special Edition, which I've already exclaimed. Yes, I already still have my Devil May Cry 5, but I will get this Devil May Cry 5. I really will. Yeah, just so I can be like, if you want it, you have to take it to all the enemies that are in there.
God.
Dog. Damn it! I forgot for the suit to hear about the joke about the prison. Whatever, he'll hear it next time.
and then Sakai comes into Virgil and he's like, Gandalf. And then Virgil's like, show me your motivation.
Oh my god, that would be so sexy. I'd have a nut. Anywho, you know what would be cool? If Sekiro and Virgil fought. That would be fucking amazing. Anywho, moving on. We saw Resident Evil 8, of course. Or
more bad guy Chris. I like it.
I like it. I don't think that's really Chris anymore. I thought that was Chris, but that ain't Chris, bro.
I'm trying to tell you, that rumor that came out way back when about Resident Evil 8, he called Village and Chris is going to be a bad guy. It seems way too accurate,
What are you doing, Chris? It's for the greater good. It's for the greater good.
What are you doing, step bro?
We saw Deathloop. Deathloop actually gained my interest because of what you have to do to kill people and how many days you have. You have 1 day to kill everybody, which seems almost fucking impossible. But then again, I wanted to know if the second player controls the other character.
I don't know if it's going to be like that, but I feel like it's going to have like multiplayer and or an online mode where you control that second character.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
And then I feel like regularly you're going to be able to turn that off, and then there's going to be like an AI. But yeah, that's going to be interesting. That's going to be fun. I'm like, the thing is, I'm buying every single damn game on that lineup. Every single one is getting bought on that lineup. What about you guys? Because that's why I didn't. The GameStop guy was like, "Yo, you want to reserve any games?" I was like, "Shit, man, I'm about to get all these bitches, so I'm not getting them right now. I'm not buying it right now. I'm gonna just get all of them."
Can't do that, man. Can't buy them all. What about the other people?
That's that. Well, I mean, I have a digital one, so I don't care about other people.
PlayStation will not allow you to buy all the games. They will not allow.
And I'm back.
Wild Fang is back, Quan.
Okay, next we saw Oddworld Soulstorm. I don't know if anybody's getting that. I don't know.
I take it back. I was just saying how I'd get every game on the launch lineup. That one I will not be getting, even though I know it's a beloved franchise, but not one I was around for, so I'm not kidding it.
Yo. And then we have the FNAF game.
Five Nights at Freddy's?
Yeah, it was another Five Nights at Freddy's. I was like, as soon as I saw it, I was like, it's Five Nights at Freddy's, isn't it?
Yeah, when you see an animatronic with its face cut off.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie, it looked like hot fire with the RTX and the graphics on PlayStation 5. It was like, oh.
It definitely did, and I can't wait to play it. But I wonder if I'm gonna be a bitch about this game too, because I can't play FNAF games.
The thing about Five Nights at Freddy's is just like, as soon as you get jump scared maybe a couple times, it's like, okay. Like, you get conditioned to it. So they're only scary like maybe the first playthrough. I haven't seen a Five Nights at Freddy's game in forever. Like, I remember I used to watch people play them all the time.
Yeah, I don't watch people play them shits.
Yeah, it depends on who's playing, because some people just tend to yell at everything.
Yeah, it should be fake as hell.
Yeah.
It's real creepy how fake some of these gens are.
You know, some people are just playing a character on YouTube.
Yeah. But, yeah, we'll see. We will definitely see. I might buy it, especially Halloween coming up, especially if it's a launch title.
It's probably not. Well, you know, it is probably going to come out this holiday. I don't know what I'm talking about. Probably not. It probably is.
Hold up. I gotta wait.
There was no gameplay for that game, did there?
Nope, they did not.
No.
It'll probably be a Halloween next year.
Return to the traditional Five Nights at Freddy's instead of, I don't know if you see the sister location or any of that. It looks like it's going to go back to like maybe Five Nights 4. No, not Five Nights 4, because Five Nights 4 was maybe 3. No, not 3. Like like 2. It looks like it's going to go back to like a 2 or maybe some sister location-ish esque game.
Halloween next year.
Next year? No, definitely this year.
Five Nights at Freddy, right?
Yeah, it's definitely this year. But
Halloween next year.
I think it's gonna be this year, and I say that because they just finished up their book series for this year, I think, and then there's supposed to be more coming out. I think maybe later on this year, so maybe it's gonna come out in between. But who knows? I could be wrong. I'm not really the biggest Five Nights at Freddy's person.
Boom, boom, boom. Wow, thing.
He said he'd be back.
What the hell? You can't run a podcast and just keep leaving.
Right?
Well, I'll host it now. Any other subjects we need to go over, Mr. Galactic?
I don't think we hit everything on Sony's end. I think we hit Nintendo.
What did I miss?
Nothing. We were just starting hosting without you.
Oh.
Yeah.
Now. Is there anything else that you had on your list to talk about?
No.
I feel like we hit everything.
We hit everything so far. Was there anything else you guys wanted to talk about while we're sitting here on this podcast time? Because I don't think there's going to be a wrestling podcast because I don't think there's anything to talk about right now.
Do you
Nothing of importance.
Yep.
Sasha beat up. Bailey beat up Sasha again, but hey, ho ho.
Is that important?
I was saying the 3600 series on PC sold out.
So 3600 series of what?
The graphics card.
Oh.
3000 series. Because there's
the 380s and the 390s and stuff.
380s, 390s, and all that jazz.
Which is why I'm not buying the Xbox. If I buy an Xbox version, I'm only buying the Series S, and I would just buy it because it's so fucking cheap.
Exactly.
I mean, yeah.
But I'm not. But with the new graphics cards, I can just wait till they start having pre-built PCs with them in it, even a 370, and I'll be good to go.
I think I'm just gonna upgrade my PC and sell my current graphics card. I have the 2060 Super, and I think they go for around.
Well,
So
I can't upgrade mine, so I can't upgrade my current PC. So
Why?
I have the Alienware thing, that Alpha Box thing.
Oh, okay.
With not the Linux, with Windows, of course.
You could just, if you sell it, you might be able to make a few towards another pre-built one that you're.
I don't know if anyone will buy that now. Like that console, that Steam console is kind of outdated. I mean, it can play PlayStation. It can play current gen, like now gen games, somewhat okay. But I don't know. I don't know how. That's probably like, I don't know. I just know I'm gonna invest into once they start having the pre-builts with those cards in them, I'm gonna invest in that. So it's a good thing I actually waited, because I was actually gonna buy one recently. Then those cards came, I said, "Well, might as well wait."
Yeah, I was kind of sick because I built mine like a couple months ago, and I didn't know that they were gonna be announcing these like. I guess, because I'm that new to PC series, the PC scene, I just didn't know. So when I saw that they came out, I was like, damn, it's crazy.
No one knew, sir. No one knew. The video just came out of nowhere with that shit. There are people who really bought the 280, the 2080i or TIs or whatever, and they were mad as fuck. They literally just bought it. And those graphics cards are expensive, and the video came out and it's showing more powerful ones for half the price. Basically.
Oh wow.
That's what I said. I might just sell my 2600 and get me one of the ones in the 3000 series. Call it a day. You know what I'm saying? My graphics card is probably like, I think I bought it for $5. If I'm not mistaken, I could probably sell it. Maybe for $2 or $3. And put the money towards a new one. Yeah. Is there anything else?
Oh, okay.
I know.
Not that I know of myself. Hold up a second. Yeah. Nothing that we.
Let me scour Twitter's for PlayStation pre-orders.
Let
me scour Twitter.
We have like 1 million PlayStation pre-order memes that are currently out, and we can all, if you can, put them all in the fucking chat and add everybody, and then yeah, that meme.
Hey man, who's getting pegged by the sugar mama?
Oh my god, why would you put that there? That's just so disgusting. Because what if that's true?
Sir. Hey man. Baby, can you give me that PlayStation 5? You gonna let me peg you? What? You let me peg? I'll get you that P5.
If you say
I gotta do what I gotta do, baby. Gotta do what you gotta do. That's what you're saying to yourself in your mind. I gotta do what I gotta do. I got to quit.
I have to for my PlayStation. Also, I'll go ahead and put the crying man in the console meme joints. Yep, crying man is officially there. If we ever get a chance, just go ahead and let him go. He goes through all 5 stages of depression. It is the fucking funniest thing I've ever seen in my life. That being said,
Sony came out and said that they didn't make a lower version of the PS5, a lower power version, because in the past it hasn't worked out for them.
No, it hasn't.
Wait, they've done that before?
I think with the PS3, they had 2 versions of the PS3, didn't they? They had the
well, it was different hard drive space, but
yeah,
that's kind of underpowered, I guess.
They're saying any lower spec versions in the past, they realized it just didn't work for them, so they're not doing low spec this time. Everything's going to be the same across the board, pretty much. they've yet to confirm the space on the digital edition, but there's no reason to believe that it's not the same exact SSD. So
shouldn't the space be exactly the same if that's the case?
that's what I'm saying. I think it's the exact same.
It's the same console, just one is digital, one is physical. It's not like Xbox, what they're doing.
So, essentially, an all-digital PlayStation 5 is better than the Xbox Series S.
Yes. The thing is, that's what a lot of people don't understand. But the Series S is still next gen. It's just not as strong as the PS5. That's where these rumors are coming about that Xbox has another one that's basically the Xbox Series S but digital.
Oh.
And that the Series S is if you look at it like this, I guess if the rumors are true about them having 3 different consoles, you look at it as like mid-tier, low-tier PC, mid-tier PC, and then high-end PC. The Series S would be a low-tier PC. The Series V, if it actually exists, would be a mid-tier PC, and then the Series X is high-tier.
Okay, that makes sense.
If you look at it like that. Because, these consoles are kind of going PC models anyway in terms of, like, spec, different consoles, different specs and shit. So Xbox could do that with their Series S if they so choose. Don't know if they will, but it is a rumor. But I think at this point, if it was a legit thing, it'd have been announced by now.
Yeah, they would have announced it and everything. But so far, Xbox's clapback is you actually know the date and times you can pre-order our console. And I'm like, okay. But people have already did the pre-ordering and buying of the console.
Xbox pre-orders will sell out. They will all sell out. It's just a matter of when.
I don't think so.
They'll sell out the same day. They'll sell out the same day just like PlayStation.
Are you sure?
I think so. I don't think. I'm not saying as fast, but I'm saying they will sell out.
Yeah, especially by holiday.
GameStop went ahead and confirmed that they're not getting any more until 2021, and that if you had pre-ordered with them, you're fine.
Wait, what?
GameStop went ahead and confirmed that they're not getting any more pre-orders until 2021, and that if
pre-orders to 2021.
Wow.
2021.
What the fuck? What are you talking about? Why? That doesn't even make sense. The console will be out. What?
That's what they're saying. They're not going to have any more stock until 2021.
Oh.
I guess that's what they mean.
Yeah, because pre-orders in 2021, I'm going to be like, but the console's out, though. You could probably have already bought it 3 times over instead of waiting for GameStop.
GameStop, they basically went ahead and said, if you got one, you're good.
I mean, yeah. Why did they cancel my pre-order?
EB Games said that.
Okay, that's completely different, bro.
EB Games is GameStop.
No, they are owned by the same company, yes. Or EB Games is owned by GameStop. They are not exactly GameStop. Same thing with Funko now.
GameStop, bro.
I mean, yeah.
It's the same thing.
The way this is going to work is GameStop will have none they'll have no non-pre-order copies come in. Places like Target, Walmart, Best Buy, they may have maybe like, I'll say a total. If it's going to be more than PS4, I'll say a max of maybe 10 in each store to sell for retail. Because a lot of people don't understand that they will have retail copies of the PlayStation 4, 5, Xbox, or whatever, because kind of, you kind of have to. It's kind of mandatory.
You know what?
So,
you know what I want to talk about.
What?
Sony, I feel disrespected by you, by the way.
Why?
You know how long I've had my PlayStation and been an active user on your PSN network?
A long time, right?
For over 10 years. So then why did I not get a PlayStation email? Like, I'm not tripping because I got a pre-order, but at the same time, Sony, what the fuck?
Okay, so I have a question for you. What's your 10 years to my 15?
Did you get one?
No.
So again, Sony, what the fuck? How did my friend who didn't make a PSN profile until PlayStation 4 get an invite? But you're two very loyal fans here and a damn invite.
Wait, he got an invite?
Yes, he got one.
So his PS5 is secure?
Secured. Yes.
That's bullshit. You know that's bullshit, right? That's complete bullshit. Why didn't I get an email? Why didn't we get emails? Even Darkwave could have got an email.
What you talking about?
From PlayStation. Did any of you get emails from PlayStation?
About what? Yeah, I got mine. I have one. I know another person who has his.
Wait, what?
Talking about the email to pre-order, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know someone else that got one.
Wait, then you have PS?
He already pre-ordered his from Target, but he got one.
Wait, then if you got that, why don't you just pre-order it from there to make sure you have it?
I don't want to pay. Listen, man. You don't understand the price difference that console is for me, do you?
No.
All right. Everyone's paying $529. That's the base price of the console. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm paying $450. There is no way. There is no way I am sitting here. That's what I'm saying. I'm not even impressed if I get it or not. There is no way I'm going to sit here and pass up almost saving damn near $100, especially with games costing $70 now.
Yeah.
Basically, the price that you're paying.
So why don't you just get it and flip it? Like everyone else.
Because, man, I don't want. Sir, you think I have money like that?
Man.
Because if they take, I don't know if they're gonna take the money out of my account now.
They definitely are.
I don't know. Which, there's a certain situation going on, so I don't want to kind of just throw money out there right now in case they did some shit like that.
Yeah.
That's the only reason. That's the only reason why. Because I looked at that thing, and I'm like, I could do it just to be safe, but I'm dealing with a situation, so I'm like, I don't want to have that money already out of the account. They just took it out just for whatever.
Hey, give me.
They take it out, and then
somebody that needs it.
Well, I can't do anything. I would have to literally order it myself.
Oh.
And then because it's tied to my PlayStation account, it's literally everything. So, because the thing was, when I had said it to Spirit, I figured that I can just give a link and be done with it.
Yeah.
But then when I was reading the email, I didn't even read the email. I just kind of saw it and I'm like, oh, that's nice. And then as I read it, it says it's tied to your PlayStation account. If they find out it's not you, you'll be kicked out anyway. I have to sign into my PlayStation account. All my information is there,
Yeah.
Like my credit card information, all that shit's there. So it's like it'd be kind of even though people do use other people's credit card numbers, Sony might try to flag that, and then at that point she'd be kicked out and still wouldn't get it, or anyone else for that matter.
Okay, that makes sense. But why couldn't
That's why
send you the money and then yeah.
I mean that too. People have asked me too. A couple people have asked me to do that. I personally, I'm gonna be honest, I don't like doing that personally. Because something happens and then I just don't like doing that.
I'm not blaming you at all. At all.
I mean, if it came to a point where don't get me wrong. I'm not saying I don't trust Spirit or that. So don't get me wrong. I just don't personally like handling other people's money like that. Because if something happens, then it's on me.
Yeah, I get you.
But if it came down to she really, basically, if she didn't have one at all, and because not only that I'm timed on it too, so that's another thing as well. I can order it now. I have to tomorrow. I have to tomorrow at 12 to do so. But it's I just don't like handling other people's money personally.
Also,
so that's why.
No, I get you. I'm not blaming you for none of that. I get it.
someone else asked me, I'm like, no, I can't send the link because like I'm just at the point where because a lot of people say, "Oh, just pre-order it here, just so you can get it." I'm like, I could, but see, that's the thing.
What? Hello? Yo. Hello? Can anybody hear me? Ah, my internet's down. Of course it does this in the midst of a podcast.
I mean, that's $900, and that it wouldn't be hard to find someone, but that's just money I don't like out of my account. If I need it, I'm fucked.
The Rock is one strong motherfucker.
Hey, so anybody remember that game WWE 2K Battlegrounds?
Trash?
Yeah, the Undertaker has a commercial for it. How could I forget?
Yo, it is actually shit. I actually just looked it up. People don't like it. And people are disappointed with the trailer.
Why would they?
Did you think people would like it?
No.
So, okay. I was about to say.
Oh man, these trophies are shit. Yo, there's no platinum.
I mean, anyone who buys that game is a fucking shill. Like, WWE needs to remove themselves from 2K. They need to find someone else to do their games. I don't know who, but they need to find someone else.
It's one of the reviews says WWE 2K Battlegrounds review worth the money or another 2K microtransaction fiesta disguised as a video game. And the verdict is it's shit.
I mean, I guess people thought it would be like that WWE All Stars game, which some people liked.
Yeah.
But I mean, 2K. Do you really try? I mean,
no.
They failed. They failed a mainstay WWE game. You think they were going to actually succeed?
No.
On garbage on this shit? And I know people were saying, "Oh, but they had to rebuild because Ukes left." Like, I mean,
Ukes left.
It's not that difficult.
Games.
Yeah, but it's like I get that Ukes left, but 2K did things that was just unnecessary. You're changing control schemes and shit like unnecessary changes. All you had to do was basically try and copy 2K19. Just add a new roster. You'd have been fine.
Yeah.
Like, for someone like me, all I care about is the new rosters because I am a creative genius. I like to create superstars. I like my universe mode. Now, what I want is to overhaul universe mode completely. They probably won't do that. They still have yet to do that. Even Ukes didn't do that shit. So it's like, just give me what I want. But in the case of WWE games, if you make the game, if you gave me 2K20 with the updated roster, updated move pool, of course, your DLC is going to come out with the DLC moves and fix, hopefully, something in the universe. That's all I care. I don't play the base game of WWE. I don't play anything else but universe mode now.
Same here.
Like, I don't play career mode. I don't go trophy hunting. I just don't care. I want to create, and that's it. The story modes in those games are garbage anyway, so why would I want to play them? So, as far as I'm concerned, they could have just did their best to copy 2K19 and just released me a game that would have been subpar, and I would have bought on Black Friday, but at least it would have been fucking playable. This game was having bugs, glitches, people glitching out of the ring, heads flying off. You're like, I ain't got time for that, man.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, WWE games glitch, but the way those were glitching, from what I've seen, and you excluded certain things from the creative suite, like, you couldn't download titles day one or something like. No one got time for that shit, man.
You couldn't create your own
At least I don't.
anymore, son. That was bad.
Yeah, like that's so that's another thing too. And people sitting here praising Ukes. I don't praise Ukes either. Ukes have really gotten lazy with their wrestling games.
Because they were making the same ones over and over again.
Yeah, the last I would say great wrestling game was probably 2K14 for the PS3. If you want to say 2K13 was better, that's subjective.
Cap.
But not 2K13, that would be 13. But it's like those games, they just felt fun. You can, and the most important thing for a creator is, when you're creating interests, the number one thing you can do in those games was use actual music to give to your people. You didn't have to give these guys generic music number 5, or give them
the generic music is so bad, man.
Or give them a music from a wrestler that you like their theme, and since they're hardly used, you feel fine giving it to your guy. But it's just, I don't like that. The creative finisher, I missed it. I thought that it was a little bit janky. They never really perfected it, but it was still a creative thing to do, and it did set your people apart from A, the actual people in real life, and B, anyone else you would create. But they have yet to. They stopped that and they got lazy, and at this point, I can't really defend them. I can't defend Ukes. They've done decent games. 2K from 2K16 where they were decent. But as I say all the time, every time Ukes take 2 steps forward, they take 3 steps backwards. So, I mean, that's that when it comes to Ukes shit. I don't know. It's a weird thing. Those wrestling games.
Yo, I found a bunch of fucking what's the name of it? Memes for the PlayStation.
Are we still recording?
Yes. And about to stop. So that being said, considering that, we are officially done here and we are literally just, going off and everything, I think it is time to start the podcast. That being said, I'll catch you guys on the flippy.
One more thing. Are you still recording?
Yes.
One more thing. More than likely, after I finish the show, there will be an emergency, because this has to be talked about. Emergency Dragon's Dogma anime review. Got a lot of shit to get off my chest. A lot of rage-inducing garbage to get off my chest. Look forward to that, Mr. Wowping, sometime in your mailboxes.
Yes, sir.
That anime is.
So, all right.
I'm gonna give y'all a snippet. There's an episode about smoking moss, aka weed, with hookah pipes and more.
Goodbye.
Yeah, we will be discussing.
Oh Lord Jesus. Shit. Ayo, look at the memes that I put in there. And what's it called? But that being said, I'll catch you all later.